There's a great sense in prophetic nonsense. Most of the time, to human, the way or direction of God look nonsensical, but there is a great sense in prophetic nonsense. At the bank of the Red Sea, God told Moses to stretch forth his rod across the sea to be divided so that the children of Israel will pass through to the other side. But in the eyes of Moses and the children of Israel, this instruction looked nonsensical because of the chase of the enemy behind them. But when Moses obeyed, they all came to the realization that there's a sense in prophetic nonsense. At the battlefront where enemy were raging furiously, instead of Elijah to say, let's start fighting, he said, let's start singing and praising the Lord. To the children of Judah, it sounds nonsensical, but when they eventually obey, they discover that there is a sense in prophetic nonsense. Whatever it says, do it. At the marriage in Cana in Galilee, the people seriously wanted wine in order for them not to be disgraced because the one that they had finished. They met Jesus, and Jesus told them to fetch water inside 6 jars of pots. To them it looked nonsensical, but when they obeyed, they realized that water wine is much more better than the human wine. It was then that they realized that there is a sense in prophetic nonsense. Whatever he says, do it. Peter had labored throughout the night without a catch. When he met Jesus, instead of Jesus to tell him to go home and rest and then come back to try again the following day, but he said lunch again to Peter, it was nonsensical. But when he obeyed, he discovered that there is a sense in prophetic nonsense for a great catch of fish. There was a severe famine in Samaria, and God so was that people were eating their tomorrow, their children. The man of God came to the scene and declared that tomorrow there would be plenty of food. The second in command to the king said, this is prophetic nonsense. This is impossible. The prophet said, for doubting the word of the Lord, you will see it, but not eat out of it. The following day, the prophecy came to pass. The man was stampeded by people. When the people saw this, they became sober and affirmed that there is a sense in prophetic nonsense. Naaman was heavily enveloped with leprosy. When he met Elijah, he was told to go and bathe 7 times at the river Jordan for him to be cleansed. This instruction looked nonsensical to him that he almost lost his miracle. But when he did that, he then realized that there is sense in prophetic nonsense because his flesh became like that of a baby. Listen to me, my brothers and sisters. In this kingdom, there is a great sense in prophetic nonsense. Obedience, not rational thinking, is the key in this kingdom. Whatever instruction God gives you, never subject it under the platform of your reasoning. It may look nonsensical or may not make sense to you, but do it because in this kingdom, there is a sense in prophetic nonsense. Whatever it says, do it. Thank you so much.